Structureless Superflat. Never thought you'd see me playing this again. So I'm gonna play this every now and again, God knows how often I'd come back to this. But hey, when I feel like it, I'll make a video about this. For now, you can watch me play. Now, wheat is going to be very important. At one point, there were wandering trader changes to where you can give him an item and he'd give you an emerald. One of those items is a hay bale, so I'm going to farm wheat to craft into hay bales so that I can trade for emeralds and not only get saplings early to trade for saplings, but also can trade for buckets of fish which have water in them, so can get water earlier without having to kill a lot of zombies for a lot of iron. I'm struggling to speak, I do not know why. As well as doing that, I am also building up this darkroom farm. I would need more bones to use bone meal to farm more wheat. I'm also changing this hole from a square to a circle. Oh yeah, by the way, the darkroom farm is done. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm doing these grid patterns as well to prevent slimes from spawning. So with slime chunks kind of, not necessarily spawn proofed, but definitely proofed in some way where slimes won't spawn as often. And with the mob farm built, we should get more hostile mobs. So there, it definitely works. It's got to be my main source of bone meal. Mainly getting creepers and I don't really need gunpowder. Now I have my first hay bale. Got 3 sticks from witches, that's actually well nice. And a potato from a zombie. That's also very important because at some point I need to breed pigs. Now on the task of getting sheep and pigs. Just temporarily putting them in holes. Got an iron ingot, just as a progress update. Now I've got the sheep in this sheep pen which I made. An iron shovel, another progress report. So I'm building up the walls of the circle. Right, so the pig pen's all dug out now. This is all within one slime chunk. No creatures at all spawn on bedrock, so slimes won't spawn here. I've now built up the walls higher. This sheep pen I did not dig out because I want the sheep to eat grass. At some point I want to get shears, so I'm able to shear them and they'll be able to regrow their wool, and the only way they can do that is by eating grass. And at some point I want to get a shepherd villager to trade with. Shepherd villagers can trade white wool for emeralds or a few other different types of wool as well. So this is nice to have. Also gotta be farming potatoes. Also forgot to build up the walls of the pig pen. Okay, it's all built up now, but now I can breed pigs. Made some pretty decent progress so far across the past 2 hours.